Once called Carolina's Stadium, it now goes by Bank of America Stadium. Or more simply, the Vault, as we're here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Today, there's an NFC fighting storm between the Seattle Seahawks and the Carolina Panthers. Ball is teed up as rain continues to fall. And we're off and running from Charlotte. Starting at the 10. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Go play action here. It's Milrow. Catch is made by the rookie out of Tennessee. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
Teammates notice when they got a guy willing to take it on the chin to get rid of the pass. That's a pass that's going to earn a lot of points with the other 10 players, not just today, but when they go back and watch that play on tape.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. He dodged the tackle. And he's brought down after a nice run and some extra effort. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender, heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
Hauled in by Arroyo on the right side. And he takes it across midfield and into Panthers territory.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
This is Walker on second. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Looking quickly here. Caught him across the line early there. That's an easy call for our officials. Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage.
First down, Seahawks.
Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5.
Ready, go!
Shotgun now for Milrow. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure, earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
On the go!
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down.
Ready.
Milrow from the gun. It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
That's another Seahawks first down. A gain of 18 on the play. First down.
Now here he goes on the boot. Headed out right. Catch is made near the edge. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is
to win it. Throw is caught by the back. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Now on 4th down, they're out to try for the field goal. This is a 35-yard look from the right hash. In his 11th year, still knocking them through. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
All in all, Kate, we call that a good start. Offense established himself, moved the ball, and the kicker able to give him a lead.
And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
Ready?
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Hits him on the out route. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's going to bring up the Carolina first down.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. That's a nice, quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Left side into the hands of Dobbs. And he's brought down at the line.
As any quarterback will tell you over the course of their career, it's not easy to deliver an accurate throw as you're about to get smacked.
Tag. Cougar 19. 70 Rangers. 70 Street.
They're in long for him here. Buying some time right. Chucks this one deep down the right sideline. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script, Brock. Test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
Come on. Set. 18.
They're going to throw for it on fourth. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on fourth, and it's going to go over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Get it. Ready.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to him. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through one quarter. Just 3-0 is our score. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. Back now for the second quarter, and the Seahawks, they have got to look towards the end zone. Here's Milroe, first and 10. That's dropped underneath, Walker. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
From the gun, Milroe. Buys time, rolling right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
19, shot.
Walker gets the pitch. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks make it a 9-point advantage. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks make it a 10-point ball game. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Xavier Leggett. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
And they're on the 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
70, hot, 70. 19.
Now throw to start the drive. On the move, headed right. And he's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. Thrown for his running back, but he comes up empty, incomplete, and now they're facing third down.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams would call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Quick pass right side, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
First and 10, it's Hubbard. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn.
Seahawks swarming him, and down he goes. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
Mustang 19.
Here he goes, third and long. Dumps it underneath, Hubbard. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. So an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble to go for it there on fourth down, Brock. They're moving the chains.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Go!
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Escapes the defender. And this is going to go for about an 8-yard pickup as he takes him inside the 30-yard line.
I know that jet sweep didn't result in a home run, a splash play, Kate. That's a body blow. And boxers, they love to go to the body because if they do it enough, they know that knockout can come.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. So it'll be 2nd and 2 when we get back from our 2-minute warning. More coming up from Bank of America Stadium now. Stick around.
Ready?
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Let's go now. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Here he is on 3rd and short. It is caught left side. And he's going to be out of bounds right along the 20. 6-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Panthers first.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
On the ready.
Panthers making their red zone debut here. They've got 1st and 10 right along the 20. From the red zone on 1st. Escapes the pocket. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Positive that effort. He didn't go backwards. Didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. You got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
19. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Throw here, 3rd down. Into the hands of Leggett. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down, and they've got themselves a 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Go!
Off the play fake, he'll throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Throwing it again here. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And now they're left with 3rd and goal.
Okay, ready? 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Ready?
Throwing now out of the shotgun. And he scores. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers make it a one-score game before halftime. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand.
Oh, they got it. Intercepted on the goal line. Ryan Pace has got it.
Those defenders, well, they're just as excited as all of us when we get to see a 2-point play. It's a chance to directly keep points off the board. It can energize a defense and give them that swag when the defenses stop them.
And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35.
Ready?
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Smith and Jigba going in motion right. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
A loss of 8 yards. It's 2nd down.
After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up.
Come on. 60 average. Go.
To throw, here's Milrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's in 2nd. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. They'll air it out on 3rd. That's cut for the first. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're 1st and 3.
Here we go.
Milrow with it on 1st. Forced out to his right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Pistol now for Milrow. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Still working from the 30 as they line this up. 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
19, Tiger.
Milrow from the gun. Complete to Walker on the check down. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they were quick.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Hauled in by Arroyo on the right side. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks will add to their lead at the end of the half. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Legets with a return here. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Ready.
This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Let's go. Ready. 70 Timberwolves. Let's go.
Throwing here just before halftime. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense. Dixon to kick this one away. He gets with a return here. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. And that's exactly what they did.
And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. And dose of the hurry up here. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. He rolls to his right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, and you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
65 catch, 60, go.
Third and long, they're going to throw. Chased out to his right. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on fourth. They're going for this. He's going to push one deep down the right. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turned it over on downs. They've got first down here from the 36. To the air, Milrow. He finds Smith and Jigba right side. And they take him down right along the 30.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give the quarterback a chance.
And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up third down.
A loss of 2 yards. And it's third down.
They'll throw, third and long. Complete beyond the marker. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
11 on the play. First down, Seahawks.
They give up the gut to Walker. Bounce outside. He has a little bit there, about 3 yards. That's going to bring up second down.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
He brings it in. And they're going to stop him, but he's got enough to make it first and goal from the 8.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
First and goal. Here's Walker. And he's going to get taken down near the goal line. It's a gain down to the 1. Call it a 7-yard pickup, and they're just a yard away now on second and goal.
Come on. Set. Viking, 8, ready.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into third and goal.
Ready. 70 Lions. Go.
Milrow looking to throw. And he's got it in the end zone for the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks push their lead further to start the half. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. We'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Hold it ready.
Panthers look just about ready. First and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Downfield, and he's got McMillan. And they're going to have it all the way down near the 25.
Kate, I've probably seen a million balls thrown in my life, and maybe even more. From the time I was in high school all the way here to the pros, and over all these decades of watching guys throw it, I'll tell you what, I never get tired of watching a laser like that.
And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Flushed out of the pocket. He's got it near the 10. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. A pickup of 17. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
On the red zone now. Buys time, rolling right. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Offense up to the line fast.
70 Timberwolves.
Brings up second and 2.
On second down, it's Hubbard. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're first to 3. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
Okay, ready?
Third down, 1 yard to go.
Here we go. Start. Nope, Broncos, go.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. On the move, headed right. Behind the line, he lost that football. And they scoop it up, time to push for the line. And they'll advance it no further. They belt him as he tries bringing that fumble forward.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. Now, can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down.
18.
Desperation time here. Escapes the pocket. And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them a possession.
Ready, ready.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
18. Here we go. Here we go. Cowboy 80. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Throwing from his own end zone. Into the hands of his running back, Walker. And this gets them well away from danger as he is up past their 20. They got 21 yards on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
Let's go now.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
From the gun, Milrow. Connecting on the slant. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
4 yards. And the Seahawks first down.
They send the tight end in motion.
70.
First down throw here for Milrow. Dumps it off to his running back. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check down outlet on short throws. throw at this level, so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Come on, come on. Set. Let's go.
They send a man in motion.
Steady.
Milroe throwing on third down. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. This one intended for the running back. So that brings up 4th and long. Seahawks bringing out the punt team. Surprisingly had to punt 5 times in last week's win, and he sends this away. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 32.
70.
Throwing from the gun. This is a heater going deep. They connect on the deep shot. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers get it back to within 2 possessions.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
And he's going to get in there for 2. The lead shrinks to 10. Notice the first time they tried it, but this time, Brock, the 2-point conversion is successful.
Just felt like they were waiting for the right opportunity to try it once again. Not only to make up for the first attempt, but establish a little confidence from this spot. And who knows, maybe we'll have a 2-pointer that plays a bigger role when this thing's all said and done.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Here we go.
We'll go play action here. It's Milroe. Finds him over the middle. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Off the play fake, Milroe. Headed out right. This is brought in. Big gain for Smith-Njigba. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
That's good for us Seahawks.
Here we go.
They send a tight end in motion.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Walker on 1st down. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Going to be 2nd down.
Number 9, Kenneth Walker, the ball carrier. Taken down by Jair Brown. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 10-yard line.
Okay, break. Let's go now.
It's a design keeper for Milroe. That throw is snuffed out. Didn't really have a chance, and they're going to back him up to 3rd down.
At the 15-yard line.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Seahawks close to beginning the year 4-0. Defense gunning for a stop here. It's 3rd down.
19 sides. Ready. 70 Timberwolves. 7 Pirates. 7.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Henry To'o comes up with it. And the Panthers have some new life in the 4th. Well, how quickly things can change. They were looking so good just a couple of plays ago, and suddenly, not anymore. A red zone look comes up empty with that interception.
I think the pressure got to him there, Kate. And I don't even mean all those pass rushers, although they were certainly coming too. I mean the pressure of being 3rd down in the red zone. That's where you got to slow yourself down as a quarterback and know you've got to simply protect the football. Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Back to throw now. Left side into the hands of Dobbs. And he hauls this one up to the 11 before being stopped. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line. Now there's the flag. Looks like the jump came from the left side of the line. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Following the false start penalty, here's third down and longer.
Come on, come on.
Here he is to throw. And they can't connect on the third down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got fourth down. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the fourth.
Panther 11. Flag. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Check smash, check smash. Go.
Desperation time here on fourth. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. A touchdown all but gifted to them here as they take over first and goal.
Ready.
Now an inside give to Walker. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. Second and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone. They're going to pass it here. Buying some time right. And he's going to have the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. Got a good plant in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Seahawks take a 3-possession lead. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. His return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
79 Broncos. Here we go. Stack.
They'll come out throwing. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Seahawks get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Let's go.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. It's a design run for Milrow.
Let's go now.
Lining up to take a knee on second down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
No design run. Here's Milrow. Setting up for the kneel down on third.
70.
So the Seahawks take this one on the road. Brock, I know you know this firsthand. All the way across the country. Feels like you're playing in the morning. You played in a lot of these. That is not an easy thing to do what they just did.
And you know what, Kate? You look back, even like the Niners of the 80s, those really good teams, they struggled in these 10 a.m. kickoffs.